guys, welcome back to my channel, StyleSueciety. I went shopping again at Winners and Marshalls and found so much great stuff. They just keep coming out with so many amazing things at such great prices that I just can't leave them behind. I love doing haul videos for you guys, so subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. I got a ton of beauty tools to show you guys. Let's start off with these pointed tip cotton swabs that I got for $4.99 each. This one is infused with cucumber and aloe, and this one is infused with apricots. Tomato? You know what I mean. Now, I don't really care for whatever they're infused with. I bought these because I was looking for cotton swabs with pointed tips. I find that things like these are really good at removing makeup and eyeliner close to the lash line. This is pretty nice because it does come with a plastic container to keep all the cotton swabs nicely packed and organized in here, and you can definitely reuse the container after you're done with it. I'll just quickly show you guys a close-up of these pointed tips, and I like that these are actually double-ended pointed tips. I saw some other ones at Winners that were had the pointed tip on one end, but the other end was the normal round cotton swab. So these are good because you can use both ends to remove makeup around the eyes. A ton of Real Techniques items have been hitting the shelves at Winners and Marshalls. And if you haven't heard about Real Techniques, they actually sell the brand at Ulta. And of course, we don't have Ulta in Canada, so I don't actually know where else we can buy Real Techniques stuff other than online, I suppose. So I ended up getting a bunch of Real Techniques brushes and sponges. First thing to show you guys is this 3-in-1 multifunctional miracle complexion sponge that comes with a travel case. This is the sponge close up, and it feels pretty nice and dense but not super hard, if that makes sense. And it doesn't have any weird smell to it too. I always like to smell the products that I end up putting on my face. I don't know why. I think I have this thing where I don't want to use stinky products. This is the travel case here, so the shape will fit the Real Techniques ones the best. I don't think it's gonna fit like a beauty blender very well just because this one is shaped kind of oddly with an angle to it. And that's what it looks like inside its little case. I also picked up a set of makeup sponges from Real Techniques. This one was $19.99, and it comes with 2 more of the sponges I showed earlier, as well as a Miracle Sculpting Sponge. It's kind of like a weird shape here. And then 3 of the mini sponges here that will probably work pretty well for the under eye area just because these are much smaller. For $16.99, I picked up this enhanced eye set, which comes with 4 brushes and a lash separator. As a bonus, it does come with a small little brush holder cup thing, which I probably won't end up using because I do have a bunch of Impressions Vanity brush holder things that I use. I picked up a few more brushes from Real Techniques. I got this #1 best-selling brush, which is the Expert Face Brush. This is what the brush looks like, and it's ideal for cream and liquid foundations. I also got a blush brush. I do like how the brush ends are wider, so that actually allows them to stand upright on the table. Last thing from Real Techniques is the setting brush that I got, and actually I use this as a highlighter brush. I think it's pretty good at hitting the right areas. I picked up 2 more Sigma brushes, and this one is the F04 Extreme Structure Control. The unique features on this brush says that it has dense Sigma Tech fibers for contouring the cheekbones. I also got the F60 foundation brush. This one is a firm and slightly tapered flat brush to give smooth foundation application. But wait, there's more! I also picked up this Smashbox brush This one was $14.99, and I thought this was pretty neat because it says it's a 3-in-1 brush. This one is called the Telephoto 3-in-1 Face Brush. At this setting, it's full coverage. And then at this setting, it's medium coverage. And then we have sheer coverage. It's quite soft. I'll have to test this out to see how it performs under the 3 different settings. But if it works well, then that's great because this is pretty good to have for traveling purposes because it's convenient. It's like 3 brushes in one, and all you need to bring is just this one brush with you. But wait! There's still more! I picked up the Artiste Elite Collection Mirror Finish Palm Brush. This one was $39.99. They did have the brush collections for $79.99 and $129.99, which I know is actually a really good deal compared to how much they sell for at Sephora. But I still found it to be a bit pricey, so I passed on those. Here's a close-up of the brush, and it's super soft. It's really, really densely packed. Because of how densely packed these bristles are, that means it won't end up absorbing a lot of product, and your bottle of foundation is going to last you a lot longer. This palm brush here has a little indent for you to place your index finger in and give you some more control when you're using this on your face to apply foundation. I can't wait to try this one out because I've heard such great things about the Artiste makeup brushes. I may end up kicking myself for not picking up the other sets that I saw if I end up really loving this brush. From a Korean brand called Esfolio, which isn't a brand that I'm too familiar with, but I know Winners actually sells a lot of their products, I got this foot and heel peeling mask. The packaging looks super cute. It's like a little bear paw. I'm sure many of you have seen similar products like this before from Baby Feet or usually some Japanese or Korean brands out there. But basically the idea is that you wear these bags filled with solution in them, and this one actually says to wear it for 60 to 90 minutes, which I think is actually quite a long time. Sometimes I get impatient when I'm wearing a face mask for 15 minutes. So I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with wearing something on my feet for up to 90 minutes. Anyway, the idea is that you wear them, and over the course of the next 2 weeks, the skin on your feet are supposed to slowly peel off and reveal nice, fresh, new, soft skin underneath. With summer coming up shortly, which means sandals and flip-flop season, I'm gonna have to use this pretty soon so that my feet will be perfect and ready for the summer. I got a couple of things from Models Own this month, and the first one is this scented nail polish in Strawberry Tart. If this smells good, it might look really weird if I'm out in public, like at work or something, just sitting around sniffing my nails. Normally, when you're sniffing your fingers like this, it kind of implies that something stinky is on your fingers. Just saying. The next item I got is this peelable base coat. This one was also $3.99, and I actually think this would be really great to have if you like to put on glittery nail polish, because if you use this as a base coat first before you apply the glittery nail polish, you can end up removing the whole polish when you don't want to wear it anymore really easily. Sometimes with normal nail polish remover, it's quite difficult to remove like chunky glittery nail polish. Another great use for this is if you're using nail stamping art or if you're creating designs on your nails that involve sponges, because what you can do is actually put the nail polish peeler around the skin of your nail here, so that when you're done, you can just peel it off, and that's gonna remove any spillage you have of nail polish around your nails. Winners and Marshalls have been carrying a lot more e.l.f. products recently, I find. So I grabbed 2 items. The first item is this compact that holds eyeshadows. This one was on clearance for $3. I actually don't have any of these single eyeshadows from e.l.f. but they actually fit the Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadows perfectly. The only thing is that you would have to have some kind of magnetic sticker on the back of the eyeshadow in order to fit them into here, because this one itself is not magnetized. And then I also got this Kiss It Goodbye lip color remover for $2.99. This one will probably be good for removing lipstick stains on the lips. Speaking of Anastasia Beverly Hills, I got a single eyeshadow in the shade Topaz. And then I picked up 3 highlighters for $5.99 each in the shades Terracotta, Macchiato, Champagne. I found some more Christian Dior nail polishes for $19.99 each. This one's Wonderland. Here's Trianon. This one's Mirage. I got 2 things from Bobbi Brown, and the first one is a metallic eyeshadow in the shade Midnight, and it was only $9.99, so not a bad price. Here's the packaging for the product. Let's see how this one swatches. Wow, that's a deep blue there. All right. This one is a very dark blue that kind of has some black aspect to it. If you look at my swatch here, it actually looks like a mix of blue and black. And I got 1 lipstick for $14.99 in the shade Sand Wash Pink. There's the Bobbi Brown lipstick. Here's Sand Wash Pink. I got a couple of things from Chanel, and the first one is a Stilo eyeshadow stick, which I've already used, so I don't have the packaging for it anymore. Show you guys what a swatch of this one looks like. And then I picked up an eyeshadow quad. This one was actually from $49.99 down to $39 from Marshall's. So the Chanel eyeshadow quad comes in its nice little velvet pouch here. That's the outside of the packaging. And these are the colors in the quad. This one is in 43 Mystere. I got a bunch of NYX products. First, I will show you all the Wanderlust sets that I got. And I ended up getting Paris, London, Copenhagen, and Madrid. These sets were only $6.99, which I think is a really good deal because it comes with, first of all, it does come with a giant mirror. These are the shades in Paris. This one's London, Copenhagen, and Madrid. The only drawback is that these are quite bulky, so definitely not something that's very travel friendly, which is a bit ironic considering the name is Wanderlust. Anyway, I'm curious about Paris, so let's open up this baby and see what the swatches look like. These are 4 of the shades. That's actually not too bad for $6.99. Those are the other 4, and as you can see, like this one is quite pigmented. Let's do a swatch here. I'm actually quite pleased with the amount of pigmentation that some of these colors end up giving. Like, look at this, for $6.99. I'm glad I picked this one up. Also from NYX, I got this set of 3 soft matte lip creams for $12.99, and the shades in here are Seoul, Milan, and Prague. I've been to 2 of these cities and haven't been to Prague yet. Who out there loves to travel? If you are, please comment below what some of your favorite travel destinations are. I'm due for vacation and I do need some ideas of where to go. I'm thinking about Europe because from Toronto to Europe is actually pretty close and decently priced. If you have some ideas of where I should visit in Europe, please leave me a comment below. For $29.99, I picked up the Park Ave Princess Chisel palette from Tarte. There's the front of the palette and it's got this in raised lettering. And these are the shades in the palette. These are all matte shades. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna keep this one or not because I do have the Anastasia cream and powder contour kits, as well as the Tarteist Pro Glow, which does have some contouring colors in there as well. So I don't know if I really need this. It's more of a want, don't really need it. So we'll see. Last few things to show you guys are these Too Faced eyeshadow palettes. I picked up all 3 that were at Winners and Marshalls. There's the Natural Eyes, and then the Natural Matte, and the Boudoir Eyes. Each one of these palettes is a nice tin palette box, and inside there's a little booklet with, I guess, guides on looks that you can achieve using these shades. And then behind the booklet there is actually a mirror. Between the Natural Eyes and the Natural Matte, almost half the shades are actually the same, so you probably don't need both of these unless you really want to. This one was actually $5 more. This one was $24.99, whereas the Natural Matte and the Boudoir Eyes were only $19.99. So you can see here we've got Heaven on both, and there's Nudie on both, as well as Cashmere Bunny right here and Sexpresso. This one might be the winner because it does have matte as well as shimmery shades in it, so maybe that's why this one was $24.99, because it is a bit more popular. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please like it if you did, and comment below if you picked up any of these similar items. I'd like to know what you guys find at your stores as well. I hope you guys have a great one, and I will see you in my next video.